What's up, boo? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is summer. There are going to be a lot of things going on. We're going to be all wanting to look our best. One way to do that is fake lashes. Like, I know fake lashes are really intimidating for people, and so I wanted to do a video where I broke them down a little bit, like where to start, learning your eye shape, those kind of things, because we all want to look our best. Like, we got weddings, we've got family reunions, we've got high school reunions, trips, travel, we're doing all of the things. So here we go. So when it comes to lashes, one thing that we kind of overlook are eye shape. We want to find lashes that complement our eye shape and not just big lashes for no reason. I personally don't like the big lash for no reason look. To each its own. If that's your thing, more power to you. It's just my opinion and what works out best for me. Let's not fight. So when it comes to picking out the right style lash, your eye shape is going to be a major determinator on that. There are a few. There's hooded, there's monolid, there's almond, upturned, and downturned are the most known eye shapes. I have hooded eyes, so for me, I tend to go to lashes that are wider in the middle because they make my eyes seem more open, more awake. It's kind of like I just put caffeine on my eyelids to give it a little bit of a boost. Almond shapes are going to do really good with lashes that have a little bit of a crisscross or a wispy feel to them. Almond, you guys are the lucky ones. You guys can have a little bit more of, a buffet. All styles and shapes are gonna look really, really good on you. Upturned, you're gonna want thicker at the end. You wanna play to that flick, right? Your eyes are naturally gonna go this way. You're gonna wanna play to that. That's going to help enhance them. Wings are gonna be the best friend for you if you've got upturned eyes. And downturned, you wanna do something that's gonna be wispy and natural. You're gonna give that light, airy feeling. So you're not gonna wanna pick heavy lashes when it comes to having downturned eyes. As I mentioned, I have more hooded eyes, so I tend to go for lashes that are more longer in the middle than they are anywhere else. A couple of my favorites, my big favorite, these are two different kind in here because I don't have the box to this anymore. I'm not quite sure. But these bottom two are these Ardell, what is this, 858. Those are longer in the middle and shorter at the end. And then these ones I think I got from Sephora, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link a picture if I can remember which ones they are. But these ones are also longer in the middle and shorter on the edges. So with this look, I'm going to take it from a 7 to an 11 by putting on some lashes. When picking out and getting home with your lashes, the first thing you want to do, of course, is take them out of the thing and you want to lay them on your eye. You want to see, do I need to trim them? Are they too long? Are they too big? What's going on with them? Like, are they going to be fitting for me? These ones I have worn several times, so they are already trimmed and they lay really well. So this is what it looks like after it's trimmed. Most lashes you will trim from the end. If you have hooded eyes or pick up the lashes that are longer in the middle, you want to trim a little bit from both sides because you don't want to sway the long part in either direction. So that's what I did with these, is I trimmed a little bit on the inside and I trimmed a little bit on the outside. And then they just fit perfectly on my eye. Granted, it's not glued on, so don't come for me yet. I'm gonna go over all that in a minute, but you can see they just fit my eye shape so beautifully. Once you've got them trimmed, you're gonna wanna glue them. Now there are several glues on the line, I guess. You can do House of Lashes. I'm pretty sure Ulta and Sephora have their own glue line. My favorite is Duo. Duo, and it's the black one. I believe they also have a clear one, so you could do that, but I like the black one. I just put on a little bit of liner and it just blends right in. Like, it just creates such a seamless look, and that's what I want, right? We want it to look natural. We want it to look like it's all ours, even though it's not. I mean, it's ours because we bought it, but it's not attached to our skin until we attach it to our skin, okay? So I'm taking the brush, this is a brush tip, and you put it right along the lash line. Just brushing. I even use like all sides of the brushes. I use whatever I can. Be sure to pay extra attention to the inner and the outer portion because those parts can be the first ones to come up if there's not enough glue. Once you've gotten enough glue on, I'm still gluing the other one. Once you've gotten enough glue on, go live your life. You've got to take the garbage out, switch out the dishwasher, like whatever the case may be. Take a shower. Like you want it to get tacky. So usually anywhere from 30 seconds to a couple of minutes is that sweet spot, depending on how much glue you've put on. Because the tackiness is what creates the beauty in the attachment. So you're gonna go live your life. You're gonna go do what you got to do, and then you'll come back and we'll get into how to actually apply them. When starting out with lashes, sometimes tools help. So there are tools that look like this that help to grip your lashes for you to be able to lay them down. And then of course there's old-fashioned tweezers. Either one of them are perfectly fine, or just your fingers. I originally started out using these two. Now I'm able to just go on with my fingers, and it seems to work out really, really well. I like how I can feel it better. Like there's just a better connection between me and the lash with my fingers than there are with tool. But wherever you start is perfectly fine. So my lashes should be tacky enough by now. This is probably the biggest trick outside of like knowing your eye shape, right? Is of course you get a mirror, but instead of looking at the mirror like this, you want to tilt the mirror down. Like you want to kind of look down into the mirror, and that way you get the best view of your lash line. Like that's what makes it gold, is having that view of your lash line. Because if you don't have that, then you ain't got it. Like it's not gonna work. So taking my, let me zoom out just a bit. So taking this, let me do this other one. And I've got this more so down here. And I'm going to take this. I'm trying to see if I can get both of these in the frame. And this is actually a little challenging. Okay, let me try it this way. There we go. So now that I've got the mirror like down here, I should lay them on top like I did to test if I needed to trim them. And you just lay them like right at your lash line. And then you press them down, at least I do, just to make sure that it does really blend in. Because if it doesn't blend in, the wind is gonna take it. It's gonna be gone forever. And that's how you roll with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. And again, I just use my fingers. You can use a tool if you need to, but still looking down. Place it right on top. And sometimes my ends don't lay like I want them to. I have really curly eyelashes. And so sometimes the ends are a little bit more of a struggle, but that's okay. All right, and there we go. All right, so yes, that's what that's looking like. Really seamless. It looks natural, as natural as we can get it to be. But again, with my eye shape, I want it to be longer in this area, shorter on the inner and the outside, so that it creates that much more open eye. So that's that. We're ready for all the summer pictures, all the trips. We're ready for all the things. Now you can always go and get like lash extensions, things like that. But if you're in a hurry, this is definitely the way to go. If you're on a budget, this is the way to go. And of course, with anything, practice makes progression. Not perfect, but progression. And then eventually you'll become perfect at it, like all things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below if this was helpful. I love you guys. May God continue to bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.